Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all. Whoops. Oh. Yeah. I hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Today we are doing a live stream. So let me. Yep, that's fine. Right. Let's get going. So, yeah, as I said over I think it was the weekend actually. I want to do lives through the week, and we were supposed to be doing the Nutcracker, and I'll go into that a little bit later on, but it's now been swapped to the Duck, unfortunately. We're having a few delays with the Nutcracker at the moment. So let's get, shall I do 2 or 4? I think let's do a bit of 4. This is the green thistle thing that's going mad, you see. So now I've got some exciting news. So as you know, I am tightening the belt on live streams. So currently you're not allowed to comment because, as I said in the last stream and the stream before that, I'm getting very sick and tired of people spamming the live stream. So I've had a look at the settings, and apparently how am I going to do this? Let me it's already gone live. Okay, I wonder if I took a photo of it. I can't remember now. Did I take a photo of it? Oh, how am I going to do this? Yeah, apparently, no, that's more. What's more, though? Ambient mode, sleep timer, that's not what I want. Well, anyway, I'll have to show you enough time, but basically, I'm tightening the belt on live streams to stop spam and stuff. Now, I looked on the bit where it says turn live stream on and turn live stream off. There's a section where it says live commentary or something, but it says that I can approve people in certain viewers I can approve or something. So in theory, what that means is only approved users will be able to comment on the live stream. So I am looking into doing that to bring the chat back. So yeah, so we're going to look into that setting and see whether we can figure out how we do that, because it's already gone live. I can't change it now. So yeah, I thought we'd start off. I'm absolutely gutted about not being able to do the Nutcracker, but I've had everywhere about trying to find this container of drills, and I just cannot find it. So I don't know what I've done with them. Now I've got some things I want to show you near to the end of the video. Now the plan of action is to ideally finish this in this stream. However, 10 o'clock is normally when I watch the news, so if I overrun, then as far as I know it's on series record, so I might have to check that at 10 o'clock, because last night it was low on disk space, so I need to watch some more programs to free that up. But yeah, now today we've not had that much bad weather. It's been rather nice today. Was raining a little bit because apparently we've got a storm called Storm Brum or something. Storm Brum or Brun, something like that. So yeah, we've had gale force at the moment and very high winds, raining, and when obviously it's windy, the rain whacks you in the face. So and then when you've got your hood up, it will blow your hood down. So yeah, that's been a challenge to get through. And earlier on, I finished the Little Grinch series. So tomorrow night you'll have, that was running a bit late. I was sitting there having my dinner, right, watching Santa Buddies, because that was tonight's film, and totally forgot to put the Grinch up, and I was like, oh no. So it was running a bit late, and so yeah, it's quite close. I don't like to have the videos too close to each other, if you get me. So I like to have like about a 4-hour gap between if we're doing a increased schedule as you do. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be doing the new thing. Right. Oh my God. I need to tell you something in a minute. It was so funny. Oh dear. Let's do a little weather forecast. Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please, love?
Currently, in Braintree it's 12 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Tonight, you can expect showers with a low of 9 degrees.
Surprise. I think it's got to the point where we don't even have to ask Alexa. We just, automatically have rain every day. But, yeah, so it feels so weird, like, because I would normally be sitting here watching The Jungle and it's not on. It's not the same without The Jungle being on. It's just quite hard. I mean, after like a few days, you sort of get used to it, but the first sort of couple of nights, you're sort of like so used to sitting down for them 2 hours, and that's why I've put this live stream in, you see, because it's just boring without that on. So I thought I'd fill that slot with doing a bit of diamond painting. Now I checked let's see where my Temu order is. Let's have a look. I'm hoping the puppy gets here by the weekend because I really, really want to try and get it on this year's schedule. And at the moment, let's have a look here. So let's see where the puppy is. So the puppy, yeah. So the puppy has now departed the airport. So I reckon about 2 more days. And it's still got to go through customs, but is the sound still okay? I mean, afterlife. Yeah, beautiful. Right. There's a little bit of feedback there. Let me just mute that a bit. I need more wax now. I don't understand why people keep, like, there's a person on here keeps coming on, then goes off, then goes on, then goes off. Like, if you watch the channel, like, just stay on the channel. Like, I don't understand why people just come on, come off, come on, come off. What's the point in that? Like, if you don't want to watch the channel, like, go somewhere else. Don't keep coming on and coming off. I mean, I don't understand that. Oh dear. Well, so we're just coming. Oh my God, this looks like a little pineapple, doesn't it? Like, you've got the yellow of the pineapple and then like the fuzzy hair. Oh my days. I had this Wolf cup once and the handle fell off. I don't know how it happened, but it fell off. And it was such a lovely cup that I decided to keep it as an ornament. So what I did was I thought I'd give him some hair. And I cut off the top bit. So left the orange bit and then cut this bit off here. And got the top bit to put on the top where you put like the lid of the cup to give it hair. I've got a photo of that somewhere, but yeah, it was quite funny. But yeah, can you believe it's the 2nd week of December already? They want this year out the way, didn't they? Jesus. Just wish time would slow down. Like, it's just this year has just shot by so quick. Oh, we've got number 5. Right, that's good. Because I've still got that. Let's have a look here. Number 5. I was going to bag these up, but I kept them out because sometimes when I put them in bags, I've stapled them up. I then come across a colour like that and I'm like, oh, gotta get it out now. Oh gosh, that's not a good drill. Wow. Yeah, so Gary the raccoon will be back at the usual slot of 3 o'clock in the morning today. So yeah, I didn't get round to doing my train, which was supposed to go up at 10 o'clock today. Just didn't have time. Because what I normally do is I film it before I head off to work. But unfortunately, I just totally forgot about it. Now, oh, this is a good bit. So, should I go from there up or bring that down? I think, yeah, let's do this section here. So, number 2, there we go. So, can you see that okay? Let's move it up there a bit and bit over there. And as you can see, I've also cut the frame off as well. So, I do not keep the frame on it. I like to cut that off. Kathy G has explained she has something to do with a cat or something, and she had a raccoon and she thought it was a cat in the tree, and it turned out to be a raccoon. So, and then Majestic was like, imagine like a raccoon being like come through, as if it's come through, because you know how like cats have a cat flap. Imagine if a raccoon come through there, but you never know. You know, a small animal could fit through there if it smells food. You know, there's no stopping that cat. Now, my auntie Debbie, she has a cat called Sassy, and I think she died now. I'm not sure, but when I last asked how she was, they said that she didn't have her anymore. So I can only assume she passed away. But I think she was a rescue cat, but she didn't have her for long. But she had this cat flap because she used to get like stray cats that would come through the cat flap. So she got this cat, Sassy, like this magnetized collar. So what it is where the door's like that, only that cat with that collar can open the flap. If another cat came through, it wouldn't be able to get through. So that's quite good in a way, because you know, with cats you don't have to worry about, you know, if the dog needs a wee, like let them out, you have, you know, the cat can do it itself. But I always find it amazing how cats find their way back. Like, I don't think a dog would do that, but they're very intelligent, I have to say. So yeah, that's gonna, if we can get this finished today, that's gonna really free up some project. How would it, what's the time now? 30 minutes. So what we'll do is halfway through I will show you these things I want to show you. I think I've got too much today. Oh my god. So I went out to town because I needed to get something for tonight's dinner. And I was supposed to be having pasta, but I'm getting sick of the sight of having the same foods like pizza, pasta, pies. So I thought I'd have a rummage around in Sainsbury's, Iceland even. And they had, let me go and get the packet. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so right, where we got up to is still up here, isn't it? Up there, is it? Yeah. Yeah, well, I went in there to get. I mainly went up there because I didn't have biscuits. Now, when I watch any program, I can't just sit there. I have to have a biscuit or something to dunk in the coffee. I always make a coffee, but I have to have biscuits. So I primarily went there because I've had Victoria, I've had Family Circle, and the last one on the list to have this year was, obviously I'll get, you know, more Family Circle throughout December, but I went in there to get these. which are the Foxix Classic biscuit selection that I was telling you about. You get 2 whole packs, but they are beautiful biscuits. As you can see, they're really nice. £4.99 for them. Absolute fantastic. A little bit expensive, but you wouldn't get 2, and you get 2 layers in there. So the same with Victoria, but with Family Circle you wouldn't get that. I remember years ago when Family Circle used to be in that big square rectangle plastic box, and everyone used to keep the boxes for, like, my dad used to put like Christmas baubles in there wrapped up in tissue, because they do make, you know, good storage things. I mean, I've got this. Oh, hang on a minute, I'll just oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I want. I mean, I've got this from last year, and this was a Cadbury Dairy tin. You get dairy milk, whole nut and caramel, and I kept that because I've just thought it's such a lovely, you know, tin. But what I do with that is I keep all my spare jewels in there, you see. So eventually these will be put up into some of them, but yeah, so that's where I keep that. We'll put that back into there. Whoops. So yeah, so that's that. Right. So yeah, anyway, I went in there to get the biscuits because I have to have biscuits. And then in there, I was looking at their party range because I needed something to, with me, I have to spend, if I can't, I've got this thing where if it's a £5, I have to spend the whole £5. I can't leave change. I have to have, like, spend the whole £5. If I plan to spend £5, I have to spend the whole £5. So I tried to find something for £1 and found this, which, this is bloody brilliant. 14 chicken goujons. 14, £1 in Iceland. If you like chicken goujons, great to put with beans, mash, you know. Oh my god, like £1 for 14, I couldn't get over that. So yeah, that was fantastic. So yeah, so it was quite funny actually, because I was halfway through watching my film and then I got a message to say, oh, your funds have cleared with Vinted. And so I thought, oh, I need to go and get some biscuits and stuff, so I'll use it on that. And yeah, this parcel, God knows why, it went all round sort of like, I think it went to the wrong place because it ended up in Peterborough and it had to go all the way back up from where it come from. So yeah. But yeah, 14 for them. I think while they're on that price, you know, definitely stock up on them. Something's fucked with this pen, I tell you. Oh man, every time I use this pen, it needs more and more wax. There's something wrong with this. I hate these cheap tacky pens. I did have one in the kitchen, but I've been in there twice now. I'm not going again. Okay, let's just move that ticker. So as again, there is no chat facility today. We are making some changes. I have looked at setting, and oh yeah, I can show you. I know how to do it because I booked a live stream. Yeah, here we go. So I'm tweaking the settings because, as you can see here, I've got if we look at the train that's coming up in 3 days time, if I click that, I can go to community moderation. Now on here, I have the ability to turn that off. Now what I'm thinking is, because people have been messaging me saying, why ain't you got live chat? And I'm trying to bring that back for you. So what I'm thinking of doing is, as you can see, it says participant. If I lock that, I found this one here because obviously it would be subscribers, but then you get obviously the accounts that don't have profiles and they're fake ones that spam everything. So I don't want to do that. I found this one here that says live commentary, and it says limits participants to the specific people you approve. Add approved users on desktop. So that must mean if I approve, say, Linda, Majestic, only then people should be able to comment. So that's what I'm thinking of doing next live stream. Now the problem is how am I going to approve people prior to the live stream? I don't know how that would work. See, the thing is, because this video's already gone live, I can't go into it and change and undo the chat, if you get me. I can do it after the stream ends, but I can't do it before that. So I'll have to tweak with that, because I do understand lots of you are missing the live chat feature and I'm working on it. But I'm just sick of the sight of spam all the time. It's doing my head in. So yes, I might try that on that live commentary thing that I just showed you on the weekend, because I've never tried that before, so I'd like to test that out. So yeah. So what else have I done today? Well, I've been to work, come home, just sat down to watch Santa Buddies, and then that's when I literally, because I made a coffee and I was like, oh, I don't really want to go back out again, but I thought, well, you know, when you want something and it's like on your mind constantly, and it's like, oh, go to the shop, and it will not go out my mind until I've done, you know, gone to the shop. So I was like, well, I'm going to have to pause my film, go and get these bloody biscuits, because it keeps going demand in my head, going to the shop, you know. You know, when you sort of like want something and you're like, no, I'll get that tomorrow, but then it's like playing on your mind sort of thing. So yeah, pretty much what I did. Then I came back. No, I didn't. I went to the bottle bank, dropped off some more bottles, and well, they were actually candles, but, and then came back, finished off the movie, sorted out the Grinch hanger thing, and then that was pretty much it, really. Now I'm doing this. So after this, I'm going to sit down with. But I'll tell you something. These biscuits are lovely. So although you've got 2 trays, I'm desperately trying to save the second tray. I think they're all going to go within 2 days, because they are gorgeous. Especially the chocolate fudge sundae. That is a lovely one. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so sorted out the Grinch, and then I had, this is going to sound so like not greedy, but I had no lunch because I totally forgot to. I have this habit where I do a packed lunch, put it in the fridge, and then I get to work and forget that I've packed, you know, to pack the packed lunch, and then I'm like, well, where's my lunch? And I couldn't be bothered to go into town, so that's why I got the goujons, and I ate all 14, and then I just literally half an hour ago I had pasta with sauce on. Like, I must be the world's biggest like eater, because I could have just like left it with goujons, but I'm a big eater. Like, 1 meal is not enough for me, so I eat sort of twice the size of like what a normal person would eat. So where a normal person might eat 1 plate of dinner, I eat 2 plates, if you get me. Whenever I go to my mum, she always does me like a massive plate, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, my brother did that once, and I'm sure he was trying to use up the meat. He had this meat in the freezer for ages, like literally ages, and I'm sure he was trying to just use it up. And I was like, there is no way. I love my food, but there's no way I can eat all that. So yeah, and it's the worst, isn't it? You know, when you're like visiting and they say, oh, don't eat anything because we're doing dinner, and you're really hungry, so you nibble on things, and that becomes like a few other things, and then you end up eating it and then not having to eat, you know, like leave the rest of it and can't eat their meal. Or like you do the trick where you eat something and the dog's under the table and you go, oh yes, lovely meal, and they're eating it and they think you've ate it. Right, so yeah, I desperately want my puppy, but I've got to remember that it's not at Market Street, because that locker has had problems, and Jardines come up. So when that comes, I'm going to be like heading off to Market Street, and I've got to remind myself that it's actually Jardines, which is completely the other way. Oh my days. And then I've got Sunday. What's on Sunday? Oh, Sunday's the that new program, isn't it? The Accidental Tourist. I want to series record that. And they've been advertising, as I said, in the Grinch about the Masked Singer. So I need to try and I can look on the planner for that, but all it says is coming soon at the moment. So I don't know if it's going to be December or January. But yeah, I quite like that. And I like to watch the USA version as well. But oh my god, like the USA version, like so has much better costumes. Like their costumes are so much better than ours. So yeah. Well, look at that. We have done the 4. So let's shimmy baby over here. Isn't it funny how it's always the same 2 people that watch the stream? Funny that one, isn't it? It's like one joins and then the other joins and then they're just there till the end of the stream. Like it's just very interesting because I know who it is. It tells me on the chat. So yeah, thank you very much for joining. What are we doing now, please? Oh. So we want to go. I don't know what to do. Whether to do the silver here and then the 4, and then the silver. Do you know what? This is bugging me. Hello. Oh no. Ah yes, I forgot about this. Oh shit. Yeah, my sister. Where is it? She's. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, it's not good. What did she say? Oh no, yeah. Oh dear. Okay, I'll have to get back to that later. But yeah, oh man, that's gonna play on my mind now. But anyway, she was just, I've been talking about this tragedy. Well, how can I put this? Something she had to do today. She's just updated me on, if you get me. So she's not in, like, she's very sort of like, how to put it, wants to be left alone sort of thing for the minute. As I say, I will let you know what it is, but at the moment we're still I just don't want to talk about it at the moment. So yeah, we'll leave that there. But as I say, I will probably, what I might do is the last video on my channel for 2023 will be the 23rd. I always do it on the 23rd. So I will probably put like a little intro on there or something, like an intro video to explain. But I do feel that you guys should know, because this is, you've been very supportive of it. So yeah, I think, I will tell you, but at the moment it's still not the right time, because when I was in the bath earlier, because this morning it was quite chilly, so I wanted to go for a bath, and I was going through the challenges, on Just Play, and while the walk was running, and then I just got my challenges done, and I thought, well, I'll go in the bath, I'll leave that on the side to charge, and it must have been about 5-10 minutes, and I started getting upset again. So you probably can imagine what's happened, but I'm not going to talk about it too much, because it can bring it back, sort of thing, if you get me. So when you have like a tragedy and you get flashbacks. So yeah, I just, I feel like I need to talk about it, but I just don't want to talk about it as of yet because, we're still processing it, sort of thing. So, yeah, I will let you know though, because, it's only fair because you have supported as well. So, yeah. But just as I say, now's not really the right time. So, hello, Vinted. Have I sold something? No, someone's uploaded something that I follow. Damn, I thought I sold something. I did sell something the other day though. Let's see where that was actually. Did I? Has that gone to Ipswich? Let's have a look. Because let's see one is. Oh, lovely, fantastic. Yeah. As you can see, I chopped it off, and they're really quick. They collect. It's at the warehouse, off it goes, pass on the move. So fantastic. Another happy customer. Right. Yeah, I mean, the last couple of days I've just been doing. It's unlike me to cry, okay? Because I hold it back. I don't like people seeing me get upset, so I will often go into another room and do it in another room. And the day before, when I very first got told, like, I was literally going to bed and it was about midnight, and that's when my sister told me about what had happened. And I was up for a good 2 hours, just when it goes round and round in your head and it plays on your mind, and it's the worst time to have something playing around on your head because you're trying to go to sleep, you can't because you constantly think about what you've just been told. And yeah, I was crying for a good half an hour, and then as the saying goes, you have to get up and just get on with it. And then I thought about it again, and that's when I was in the bath, and it was about 10 minutes and it came back again, and I was like, oh no. So crying again for another 20 minutes, and I should be strong, but I'm something so tragic like that, it does get to you. So it's difficult, right on top of Christmas as well. It's very, very hard to process, really. And then obviously this year is quite hard as well, because on the 23rd of this month, that's when my granddad passed away. So you can imagine how my nan feels. She's actually said, as I said in the other day, she doesn't want any present. She says that Christmas is going to be like just a normal day. 1 year, just like that, since she lost her husband. And they've been together ever since. I mean, I think my nan was 11 and he was 12, or the other way around, but they've been a very devoted couple, all the way through. How some of these families, they meet and then they get divorced, or they have kids and then they get divorced, and they were together for until that saying, death do us part, or whatever it is. But yeah, so I do feel sorry for her, really. But yeah, you just have to, as I know it's hard and that, but you just have to get on with your life. There's not really much you can do. And as they say, that when you lose someone, the pain gets, it's sort of like as the days go on, it gets better. But when you lose someone that you love so very dearly, I don't think it does. But yeah, so it's gonna be hard for her, I think. But yeah, we've got some lovely. I really love this flower here. It's like silver and stuff on it. It's very beautifully done, isn't it? So yeah, absolutely lush. I'm really tempted. I need to speak to you, Angela, because I'm really tempted to do. Angela did this video of her eating roast dinner or something, I think it was. And I'm very tempted to do that, because what I loved in that video is the way that she sort of did a whip and chat, but while she was eating a meal. And I think I could do that, you know. But if it was me, it'd probably be a Burger King or something. Oh man, what do they call that? Is it a mukbang? Is it what they call that? You know, when you eat something and you eat it on, like, what you're supposed to do is eat it on like a live stream, and it's supposed to be called mukbang. So yeah. So train 3 days. Yeah, so what will happen is the train that was supposed to go up today, we'll do that tomorrow now, and we'll pre-record it up until when we go live in 3 days time. Tomorrow night's live stream hopefully is the Nutcracker, but if I can't find it, I may pluck out. Oh, is it that? Oh no, yes, sorry. We need to stop a minute because I need to show you some things, because I did say halfway through. Now this is gonna make Linda scream. I love that scene, you know, in Garfield, where we, I don't know what they do, but this lady sees, like, who's the guy that's played by Bill Murray? Is it? No, not Bill Murray. Oh, who's that Scottish chap? Billy Connolly, I think his name is. And she goes, what's the matter? You screamed like that in the thing. But Linda, I'm going to try and attempt to do this year. This was like last year on the queue. But this, you're going to love this, Linda. Look, Merry Christmas. It's got a gorgeous hut like Chuck Pinson. And it's a red truck. There's something about America. A lot of diamond painters will do red trucks. I don't know why. It seems to be like an American thing. But as you can see, that was last year. I washi taped it up. We ran out of bloody time. Can you believe it? So we got that. Now, this was one I did last year because I totally forgot to get them out of the folder. And I was looking, this was while I was trying to look for the Nutcracker drills. And I thought, oh my God, I forgot to put that up on the wall. Do you remember this one that we did from the works? I think Angela's got that one. But yeah, I remember that. That's like 2 years old now. But it comes out every year. Let's see. I normally put on the back what year I did it, but if I can't remember, it stays off. But it was like, you know, the partial washi tape just goes so lush, you know. And look, little snowy owl. Remember this one? I think we did a whip on chat last year on that, didn't we? I'm sure we did, but I can't remember. So we got that one. I love owls. And you can't not have this one. This is lovely, isn't it? Remember this one, little Rudolph, that we did? That was, does it have the date? No. I think this one does. Let's have a look. That one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one as well, another very nice American vibe one. This one, unfortunately, lost drills. I'm going to try with Temu to see whether I can get that again. But it's like a little truck, and they're loading something in the truck, and I think that's the church there. So... And you cannot resist this one, the Partridge in the Pear Tree. This was a favourite of mine to do. I really, really love doing that. Look at that. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, 7 birds there. So in other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as you can see. But it was just, when they're all huddled like that, it makes you think that they're singing, "On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me." And the fact that it's got this little church, I love it. But yeah, I totally forgot that. And I was like, no way. So I've got to put that on there. So, and also we got this, guys. Look at this. Mr. Snowman. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's actually Mr. Postman, but there's a song that goes, "Mr. Postman. Whoa, 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 Mr. Postman." La, 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 la. But anyway, this is the one, you know, I showed you that plastic gonk. Well, that's the one I've lost all the drills to, but I only managed to do one. So you're supposed to hang it on like a little tree, so I had to get that out. But we've got tons to get through still. So I'm thinking tomorrow, because I know where them drills are for that truck, we might do that. We've got so much to do. Right, I don't know why I'm moving it there. Should we move it there? I'm really concerned why that's not letting me do it. Let me just try it again. I'm going to try and get that live commentary thing or whatever it said. See, this is so annoying, really, because if I click on that, it lets me press that toggle thing. That's what I need to get to. But when I press it on this one, as you can see, if I press that now, there's no toggle thing because it's already live. So I don't know how we can change that to get the live on. Oh, I wish I saw that live commentary thing before, but oh dear, drink time. I'll tell you something. One thing I hate is them bloody Poxy Ramipril tablets. They constantly make me cough because I have to take high blood pressure medication. And one of the side effects is constant coughing. And yeah, every time I take it, cough, cough, cough. So yeah, I think Linda will like that because she loves her American trucks. And I'm sure the other day I saw her do one on her channel. She did some truck, I'm sure she did. So yeah, that must be at least 2 years old. So, and oh my god, I'll show you something else in a minute. Like, oh my god, 15 minutes already. No, we're gonna have to extend this. The news can wait. But I will have to quickly check if it's on series record because I forgot. Sometimes if there's two programs on at the same time, it will block one, and then I have to like cancel one down to reprogram it. So I just need to check if that's on series record. But I think last night all they were talking about was Gaza and food going in with lots of lorries delivering food for them. So it's nothing very special. And then I think last night they were talking about how Labour has lied and stuff because Labour has basically lied because they said in their speech that they wouldn't be putting taxes up, and they've basically lied. They're saying that we've now got to pay more tax. So they will say anything to get into the big Mr. Prime Minister job, you know. And this whole palaver with the 7 bins, you know, they're now saying that where we normally we've had a black bin, which is general waste, for ages, and then we've had a green bin, which takes away all the grass trimmings, and we've had them free for ages. Now all of a sudden they want to charge you almost 50 quid a month to take your green bin and empty it. But that's not all. Apparently the council is struggling because they're having to make cuts. Now this makes no sense whatsoever, right? So they have charged put this new like charge onto taking away the green bins each week, you know, chucking away the trimmings, because they're struggling for money, so they want to charge to recover that money, but then they're spending money on more bins because apparently we're now supposed to be getting one for putting bottles in, and I think another one is for paper. So that makes no sense. Like, I don't understand that. So how are you struggling when you're basically spending all this money on poxy bins? Like, who in the world has space for 7 bins? Like, this is ludicrous. Absolutely ridiculous. I mean, is it so that they're abolishing the bottle banks? Is that the idea? Are they getting rid of bottle banks and that's why you've got to have a glass jar bin? I mean, it would save you obviously having to go to the bottle bank, but I just don't understand it. Like, we've never, ever, ever had 7 bins, and now all of a sudden we've got to have these excess bins. I mean, that's just ridiculous. But what we do is my mum doesn't pay for the green bin because we refuse to pay it. So our friend Vinny up the road, you know, the one that has dementia that I was speaking about previously, well, we always ask him if it's okay, or ask his, you know, his daughters and that, if it's okay if we can put it in his bin, because he does very little grass cutting these days. He still cuts his grass, but not as, you know, it doesn't fill it up too much. So he always lets us borrow his bin, and yeah, he pays the fee for it, but he'll always let us put it in their bin, so we don't have to pay, which is quite nice of him. But obviously, if his bin was full, then we wouldn't be able to. But yeah, this country's getting beyond a joke, really. It's just getting more and more ridiculous. So yeah. I mean, are they going to charge us to have this new bottle bin? The bottle bin, jar bin, or whatever it is. I mean, we even have this little fart ass thing that is. The only way I can describe it is it's like carrying a milk bucket. And basically you're supposed to put like all the, is it tea bags and stuff you're supposed to put in there? But we ain't used that for ages, like many years. Like, I think the council will do anything to claw money from people. But yeah, that is just not, my nan's really not happy about it, because like she doesn't even, she's what's called housebound, so she will not leave the house. I did speak about this previously. She was, long ago, she went to Cornwall and she had a terrible accident and fell over a rock, and she had to go to some hospital in Cornwall. And then one day she was doing gardening, I think it was, and she was bit by something, and she was really ill, and we thought back then it was sepsis. Now sepsis is a killer, okay, so that can cause all sorts of problems, and luckily it wasn't. But she refuses to leave the house. She will not leave the house because she's that scared of getting bit, you know, or falling over. I mean, if she fell over, you know, we wouldn't even know that she, you know, fell over, because she wouldn't have a phone on her, you know, and we always tell her, you know, keep your phone in your pocket, you know. But yeah, she's not left the house in years, so it must be so boring, like staying in all the time. But yeah, so my aunties have to do like all the shopping for her, you see, so yeah. But my mum works in the shop, you see, so if she needs any shopping, my mum normally gets it for her, because we're all on different shifts. Like my mum's sisters will go up during the day to keep her company, because she doesn't like being on her own since obviously her husband passed away. And then my mum will do the evening one, which is where they wrap up Chalky, which is this cockatiel that's lived longer than, I don't know, she's lived for bloody years, absolute years, like, yeah. And because of her arthritis, she can't cover her up at night, so my mum has to go in and do it for her. So, because the others will go home early. So yeah, how do we get on this subject? I don't really know now. But yeah, right, hopefully we've got enough. We're coming to the end now already, but yeah, I'm gonna continue until it's finished. What's the time? Because I need to check I definitely know the news didn't record last night, so I always like to know what's going on in the world, but I need to put it back onto series record, so hopefully they've got some decent Christmas movies last night, this weekend, because last week's was shit. Like, the one film I wanted to watch was The Grinch, and I thought, oh lovely, it's on, and it's the wrong bloody Grinch. They've put the animated version on. I don't want that one, I want the original. Why put animation crap on? Like, oh man. Apologies if it sounds like I'm having a rant. I'm not. You know, my whip and chats can be very random. Right, that's take care of for us now. Lovely, shovely. Okay. Oi, Savaloy. I had a Savaloy once, and oh my days. Yeah. Oh my days. Yeah. I had a Savaloy, and by oh my god, I'd never go in there again, this chip shop. They you bit into the Savoy. It was, this is no joke, it was stone cold. They didn't cook the Savoy properly. So imagine that's the Savoy. It was hot there, and in the middle, stone cold. And they wouldn't give our money back. And I was like, but it's stone cold. Like, hello, where's your food safety, you know? And yeah, they were like, oh no, we've cooked it, you know. You can't give your money back because you've eaten it. Yeah, I've eaten it because I needed to try it out. Awful place. I'd never go back there again. But my friend Kiki, the chip shop that I regularly go to, she always goes, oh, hello, Mike, how are you? And I'm like, I'm good. And she goes, this one's on the house. And I'm like, oh, thank you. She can't do it obviously all the time, but every so often she gives me like one on the house if it's quiet. Like not many customers, she'll give me something free. So yeah, good old Kiki. She's left now. She's gone back to Thailand. So yeah, she's I miss her. She was a great laugh. Good old Kiki. Yeah, that was I'm not making it up. That's her real name, Kiki. So I've known her for years. Okay, how are you doing? Oh no. What's happened here? There's a monitor. Good okay. Oh wow! Oh my god! Oh my god! I found it! No way! Yes, like that's why I can't find it. Look, you tap it and then it appears up there, but it's whether it's going to let me do it. That's the problem. Oh damn it! It won't let me do it. Look, more. Yeah, where's the chat bit? It doesn't let me. Why won't it let me when I'm live? This don't make sense. Okay, people, it will not let me. But I'll play around with it on when we do the train. Before I select no chat, I'll put it onto live commentary. So hopefully, I've never had that setting, as I say, so I need to test that out. So yeah, we should have the chat, people. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I got distracted. So what's the time now? 52. I'll have to go in a minute. I'm still going to be live, but I just need to sort that program out. Sunday, I have got good news, people. Now, the lovely Paula's Crafty Corner, if you ever check her channel out, she's from Northern Ireland, has a fantastic theme tune that goes, hey now friends, let's gather around, Paula's Crafty Corner's here, Diamond Larson, your best friend, or whatever it is. She sent me a Christmas package, so a Christmas gift, and that turned up today, so I will be unboxing that very soon. So what I've got to do Sunday is I've got to pop over to my mum's to go and get it, and then I'm going to I've gone blank. I've got to go over to there and do what? Oh yeah, that was it. I've got to go over there because she's helping me out with something, so I need to pick up that. And then I've got to go all the way to the bank to put it into my bank, and then I've got to pay this bill. So she's going to help me out with that because our payday is not till the 28th, and I kind of want to keep that for Christmas stuff. So I'm holding that back because obviously I need Christmas stuff. So yeah, she's going to help me out with something, and then I'll just have to give her the money back. But yeah, I kind of need to sort this bill out. So get that all sorted, and then I'm gonna try and do. I haven't done a come shop with me for ages, so I'm gonna try next week. Not next week, obviously. It'll probably be 31st of December or probably after that. But I'm gonna try and go to the range and do a come shop with me. But this time, where it's normally pre-recorded, I'm going to do it live. So I can pick up a product, and if you like it, you might go, oh, could you pick that one up and show me? And then I can show you. So yes, I'm going to sort that. So yeah. Now we've got a thing to, yeah, I need to try and figure out what we're doing tomorrow, because this duck is going to be finished tonight, definitely. So yeah, if I can find the drills, I need to get the Nutcracker. I desperately want to do Roxanne's Nutcracker. Now Linda was saying that apparently she's got a Nutcracker, but I've never seen it on her channel. So Linda, can you do like a little video for me, darling? If that's too much, you know, that would be so lovely of you to do that, please, love you. Because I don't recall seeing a Nutcracker on there. So if you don't mind, that would be awfully obliged. This pen's playing up again. Oh, I need to go a minute. I need to sort out the news. I'll be back. Batman. Oh, thank God for that. That's that done. Right. I'm hoping it records because it's only got 2% at the moment. So hopefully, I just don't have the time of the day to watch. Like, I record all my like EastEnders, all my sort of documentaries, and then I can never get around to watching them because I'm always busy. There's this lady I watch on YouTube, and it's so funny. It's a, you know, like a sitcom or whatever they call it. And she goes, when it's normally busy, she goes, I've just been so busy. And oh my God, just the way she goes, so busy. It just really cracks me up. Oh, I miss that. Well, guys, look at that. Another one's almost about to be finished. Wow, I've really enjoyed doing the little duck. Now, I'm not going to say what this is because I don't know what Paula sent, but this bag, I was only expecting like a small box, and she's sent me like this whacking great big mailing bag, and I'm thinking, I've got a feeling, I could be wrong, but if you're watching, Paula, don't tell me, because obviously I haven't opened it yet because it's at my office, and I'm going to try and pop there Sunday. So yeah, I've got a feeling, because when my mum showed me, it looks like a pillow, and I've got a feeling she sent me a latch hook kit. I could be wrong, so I'm not going to get my hopes up, as they say, but I don't know what to expect. So it's exciting because I want to see what it is, but then I want to save it for Christmas. What would you do, guys? Let us know in the comments after the live stream ends. Would you open it now and do it early, or would you save it till Christmas? Because obviously if I do it Christmas, I can't do an unboxing because I would have known what was already in there. But I can always show you on the, you know, the bits that I got, I suppose. I think we all need to do this, people. We all need to unbox what we get for Christmas. That would be quite cool. Oh, I'm getting sick of the sight of this bloody pen now. Right, that's it. I've had enough of this pen. Where's that? Let's change it. Let's go for this one now. So this pen's playing up. So let's go for the Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Right, let's change that. Wi-Fi. What's that say? 7 PM penguins. Tree decoration. No, we've had that. That's an old ticker. What's this one? Whoop. No. Okay, we'll have to put it back at the top here. Oh, blimey, what's happened there? Oh no. Oh no. Sorry, hang on a minute. Hang on a moment here. Oh, bugger. Oh dear. Sorry, I've clicked the wrong thingamajig here. Just bear with me, please. Good afternoon. See, that's I'm not very prepared tonight. Am I? Look, I put good afternoon, and it's the evening. I tell you what it is. It's because we normally do like an evening slot. So, I mean an afternoon slot. So I think that's what the problem is. I'm just going to play around with this setting again. Just let me see if I can just get that live chat back on. Does anyone know how to get the live chat back on when it's live and there's no option for the live chat, if that makes sense? Does anyone know how to do that? If you do, then pop me an email and I will be very appreciated. But as I say, it's got to be Diamond Paint related, because I will not respond unless it's Diamond Paint related. Right, so we just got to do a sliver down here. Oh my God, you know what this looks like? You know when you get a snail and it's gone and it walks along, but then in the icy weather you get that thick silver trail of it, because obviously a snail moves on slime, their body is slime, and it moves. As it's moving, you've got that silver sort of footprint behind. Yeah, I can't be bothered to watch the news, so I'm going to carry this on. They'll only probably be talking about bloody Gaza again. It's all they ever talk about. Gaza, Gaza, Gaza. Or, you know, this is going up, that's going up. You know, it's depressing enough. But as I say, I always watch it because I normally play my Just Play game. And then if they say, oh, Buckingham Palace or something, then I might glance over and look at it. But I always like to know what's going on in the world, you know. Oh my God, look, we're so close to the end. Oh no. I've really enjoyed doing this and I don't want it to finish. Oh. But I think we've done really well on this. I mean, we did this in what, 3 sessions? This must be the 3rd session. So we've done a really good job on this. This is what I love about specials. Get through them so quick. And I just hope that puppy comes by Sunday. I can't wait for the puppy. So cute. Does anybody know? La, la, la. I mean, it's a bit pointless putting the live chat back on now because we're almost done. But what I'll do is Sunday, as I say, with this bit here, there's a button here. I didn't see this earlier, but what I'll do is Sunday, I'll click that cog and then go to community moderation. And then what I'll do is I'll turn that on. Oh, no, that's not it. What I'll do is I'll click that. I want to try this setting out. Look, limits participants to the specific people you approve. So that tells me that only the people I approve does it. So that's what we'll do. So I'll tell you what, I'll put that onto there now, and then, yeah, live commentary. But isn't live commentary where they go, you know, when horses are going around the, when they do race horses and they go, right, this horse is in front and that one's is going around the U-bend, la, la, la. You know, isn't that? But I don't know, we'll give it a go, see what it's like. Can always turn it off again if need be. But yeah, so. But it's really cool as well because I can set a setting as well. Because if I said subscribers only, I can lock that to 20 minutes. So you have to be a subscriber for maximum 20 minutes before it lets you comment. I can set it to members only if you obviously pay for paid membership thing. So there's lots of controls I can do. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think if we spend another sort of 2 hours, I definitely want to do 2 hours on that train. So yeah, I'm going to bring it forward as well, 1 o'clock. So I'm going to bring it slightly forward so that we get more daylight and we can do a 3-hour session instead. We should get that really moved. I've only used 4 hours of the stream, so hopefully I've got enough to, you know, continue to the, I mean, it resets the 15th. That's what, only 4 days away, is it? Well, we're getting there, people. But yeah, we are almost done. Oh, that's so frustrating that I didn't see that button before. But it is stupid, isn't it? I mean, you would think that you could, if it's switched off, you can change it back on while you're live. But obviously, for some reason, it won't let me do it. So I'll remember that for next time. I need to get back to my sister after this because I just feel so sorry for her. You know, the last 3 years she's just been through so much, and yeah, I'm going to. My dad watches my channel, but I couldn't give a shit. You know, as I say, with him, if I say like, well, I'm going to go out and get her a bar of chocolate, he will go out and get her a bar of chocolate, but I don't care if he's watching or not, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get her some flowers. And as the saying goes, people, apparently if a man buys flowers, you're supposed to have done something wrong. Is that right? I don't know why, but I just find buying flowers very embarrassing. If I buy flowers, I either have to carry them in a very tall bag that covers the flowers, or I have to order them, because I don't know, I just feel so embarrassed carrying flowers. Like, it's everyone looks at you as if you've got like a girlfriend or something, and it's like, I really don't like, you know, I don't know, I've just never really enjoyed buying flowers. But the thing is, with places like Funky Pigeon or Moonpig, their flowers come in like a letterbox thing, but then obviously if they're fresh flowers, you don't know how long they've been in that box, so they could start to die in the box, if you get me. But yeah, I've got to get her some flowers and just get a little card, and you know, just to, you know, cheer her up a bit. So yeah, she's going through a rough patch at the time, so at this moment in time, so yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Right, so guys, the moment of roly moly. I don't know where I got that from, but we're just going to give it a little rollage, and yeah, look at that, we're completion. I'm really dying to see this red polyp. So, oh, look at this. I cannot believe it. I'm really gutted. You know, I really have enjoyed doing this, but you know, it's fantastic. Another one done, another one ready to take over, and we've got to go through. I think we should do like a random picker, you know, like put them all into like spin the wheel or something, and then like put all the painting names, and then whatever it lands on, that's the one we do. Maybe, I don't know, but as I say, if you've got any comments you'd like to leave on the live stream, just note them down on a piece of paper, and then obviously as soon as this comes off air, I will unlock it, and then you can comment away. So do let us know, and yeah, right, moly moly. I love that name, moly moly, holy moly. Anyway, one thing I'm not happy about this is I don't know why they've given us a fat tree and then like a cut off tree. That just like, could you not have moved it a little bit over here, and then we could have had it all in, you know? So annoying. You know, they could have at least shifted it over a bit. I mean, that would fit in that gap, wouldn't it? I mean, come on. But this is just lovely, isn't it? Down here, and here we go, people. This is Kathy G's moment. Kathy, if you're watching, love, this is for you, because I know you love this duck very dearly. Or was it the raccoon? Someone mentioned that they loved the duck. I can't remember who it was. Let me just go to the last video, because that'll tell me who's commented. Was it Kathy? Kathy. Yeah, here we go. What a cute duck. So Kathy Guna, here you go. This is for you, love. So here we go. Expelliarmus. Boop. Oh, look at that. Wow. He's done. It's very red, isn't it? Wow. Okay, yeah. Because you've got obviously the dark red here, you've got the very juicy polyps, and then this is, I don't know what that is. Does anyone know what that is? That to me looks like a little bow or something. It's got silver in it. Silver bells, cockle shells, soon it will be Christmas Day. Silver bells. It's silver bells. But this, very sort of orangey. And as I say, I've never worked on a painting that has these lovely sequins going along the cup. Like, you're so used to having the round ones, but what they've done with this is they've tilted it on the cup, and then you've got these lovely sort of dots on it as well. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, I can't believe he's done. Normally I'm very happy when a painting's finished, but I'm gutted. I've really enjoyed working on that. But all good things have to come to an end at some point, and yeah, so yeah, there nearly weren't going to be a live stream, but I thought, well, we'll have to put this in its place. But I'm going to try again tomorrow to look for them. And then we've got this. I think these are presents, but as I say, I will always name that one there. I mean, in a way, it looks like a treasure chest, doesn't it? But that one is so going to be the Rolo chocolate thing. Yeah. Oh, really, really enjoyed that. Well, that means I'll have to... I love that as well. It like goes, whoop. But isn't his feet as well? His feet are like really bright in colour as well. And then you've got obviously this bit up here that looks like a sort of like the sun glow and stuff. I think what I might do is with this, I might pluck that off and put a star drill, because I've got some spare star drills that I might just replace that with. It just looks really weird having a round gem there. So, oh, I love it. Well, we better end the stream because my Chocky Biscuits are calling me, EastEnders is calling me, and a nice coffee is calling me. So, but anyway, that's it. Harry the Duck is now done. So yeah. Let's have a look actually. Just bear with me a minute. I mean, we could put this in its position, but this washi tape is shit. Look at this. So I did start this. This is the little Christmas Irish cow. So we could finish that off, but that's on a pre-record, so I would have to wait for them to catch up before we can go into it live. But this tape, you know, I got that washi tape bundle from the range. It's absolutely crap. You put it on and it just peels off again. Even if you roll it on, it's just, oh, it's so cheap shit. As you can see, it all folds up here. So $3.99 to pay for that. Absolute crap. So don't, whatever you do, buy washi tape from the range, because it is shit. It doesn't stick. It's cheap rubbish. But I do have, we might have to, I mean, obviously it's going to have to be quite thin, but I've got some of this to work with. But that's that Majestic, that's that snowman tape. Yeah, so I don't really know why I put them on there, because the problem is when you put it on here, where you would normally pick up a roll and go like that, this, you have to like, I find I have to go like that and go all along. Otherwise, I've got to take this out, pull this out, take all them off just to get to that one. So, yeah. But yeah, we'll have a think. There's plenty of choice to go through. We've got quite a lot to get through still. But yeah, so tomorrow, 7:30 will be the first of the mini-series. Some point through tomorrow will be the train, and then our 9 o'clock slot is yet to be decided, but I will try and get that Nutcracker. So, and also we got this as well. Now this is a very old painting that I did several years ago, but I'm thinking of scrapping this and redoing it. The reason why is, number one, I got down to there, but if you watch the old last year's Whip and Chats, you'll see that I got ink stuck on the back of it. I think it got somehow, the printer was leaking and it got over here. You really can't see it on this, but as I say, I mean, we could finish it off. So, you know, it's just if the ink is too strong, you will see it come up through the painting. But this is a gorgeous, gorgeous painting. Absolutely fabulous. It's on Amazon for $8.99, and you know, the classic Coca-Cola fan. You've got the red washi tape, but yeah, that's 2 years old now. He's even drinking his Coca-Cola, look. But it's sort of weird because he's holding it and then it vanishes off into the skylight. It's all blue, so he can't even see where he's supposed to drink it. Oh dear, yeah, I love this one very much. And my mum was like, you should do this for Paul, which is my dad's name, because he treasures that forever. This, this Santa truck thing. And if you're lucky, this truck goes around the UK and they have events. So it might go, right, it's going to Colchester. And then what you do is you queue up, you take your photo next to this lorry, and they give you a free bottle of Coke. But I've not seen it at all this year. So you see the adverts, but yeah, it's just, it's so lovely. Yeah. Well, anyway, I better get off this because I've got things to do. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Our next stream is tomorrow at 9 p.m. And I will see you for the Raccoon stage 3 coming up at 3 a.m. So I'll schedule that before I head off to bed, and that will go out automatic. But yeah, if you want to get this for yourself, I can't provide a link at the moment because I'll just double check it again, but it keeps coming up saying this. So if I was to, as you can see, if I click on there and click on it, it says it's discontinued. So it's whether someone else has, you could probably put it in and search for another one, but I can't provide a link for something that's discontinued. But how can you discontinue this? I mean, it's just gorgeous. It's lovely. This poor little duck, and you've discontinued it. This is not good, Temu. Bring it back now. But oh my God, look at that. Oh, I've seen Bambi. Oh no. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh my God, look, what size have they got? 50 times 50. That's the size. Oh, that's a point. That's a point. Yes, man. Yeah. I'll tell you what, tomorrow night we could do this because this is kitted up as well. Mama Bear. I want to try and get that one as well, but this is a whacking great big one. So I'm going to try and get that one to do as well. But we've also got this one. There's just loads. But anyway. Right, I'm definitely going now. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Always tap that good old notification bell and become a ding dong. And then subscribe to the channel. It's totally free of charge. You do not have to pay. It's totally free. Unless, of course, you want to super chat. That's always very much appreciated. And we'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock for the next live. Take care. Adios, amigo. Au revoir.